Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore conditions for successful working of democracy. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. For democracy to thrive, certain conditions must be met. These conditions are essential for ensuring that power is distributed evenly, citizens' rights are protected, and the government remains accountable. Belief in democratic principles. The first condition necessary for the successful working of democracy is that citizens must have faith in democratic principles. This means that citizens should understand and believe in the values of democracy, such as equality, justice, and freedom. When citizens believe in democratic principles, they are more likely to participate in the democratic process, hold their leaders accountable, and defend democratic institutions. Political freedom. Political freedom is another crucial condition to the success of democracy. This includes the freedom of speech, expression, and association. Citizens should be able to express their opinion, criticize the government, and participate in peaceful protests without fear of persecution. Political freedom allows citizens to hold their leaders accountable and ensures that power is distributed evenly. Economic equality. Economic equality is also essential for the success of democracy. This means that citizens should have equal access to resources, opportunities, and services. Economic equality ensures that citizens are not marginalized or excluded from the democratic process due to their economic status. When citizens are economically equal, they are more likely to participate in the democratic process and hold their leaders accountable. Social equality. Social equality is another critical condition for the success of democracy. This means that citizens should be treated equally regardless of their race, gender, religion, or social status. Social equality ensures that citizens are not discriminated against or marginalized due to their social status. Social equality ensures that citizens are not discriminated against or marginalized due to their social status. When citizens are socially equal, they are more likely to participate in the democratic process and feel included in the democratic system. Independent judiciary. An independent judiciary is also essential for the success of democracy. This means that the judiciary shall be free from the influence of the executive and legislative branches of government. An independent judiciary ensures that citizens' rights are protected and the government is held accountable for its actions. When the judiciary is independent, citizens can trust that the law will be applied fairly and impartially. Free and fair elections. Free and fair elections are another critical condition for the success of democracy. This means that citizens should be able to participate in regular, free, and fair elections to choose their leaders. Free and fair elections ensure that power is distributed evenly and the citizens have a say in how they are governed. When elections are free and fair, citizens can trust that their voices will be heard and that their leaders will be accountable to them. Transparency and accountability. Transparency and accountability are also essential for the success of democracy. This means that the government should be transparent in its decision making processes and actions, and citizens should be able to hold their leaders accountable for their actions. Transparency and accountability ensure that power is distributed evenly and the citizen can trust that their leaders are working in their best interests. These conditions are essential for the successful working of democracy. When citizens believe in democratic principles, have political freedom, economic equality, social equality, an independent judiciary, free and fair elections, and transparency and accountability, democracy can thrive. Active citizenship. Active citizenship is also crucial for the success of democracy. This means that citizens should be informed, engaged, and participatory in the democratic process. Citizens should be aware of their rights and responsibilities, participate in elections, and engage in public debates and discussions. When citizens are active and engaged, they can hold their leaders accountable and ensure that the government is responsive to their needs. Rule of law. The rule of law is another essential condition for the success of democracy. This means that the government and citizens should be governed by a set of laws that are fair, just, and applied equally to all. The rule of law ensures that citizens' rights are protected and the government is held accountable for its actions. When the rule of law is upheld, citizens can trust that the government will not act arbitrarily or abuse its power. Independent media. An independent media is also vital for the success of democracy. This means that the media should be free from government control and influence and able to report news and information accurately and impartially. An independent media ensures that citizens have access to accurate information and can hold their leaders accountable for their actions. When the media is independent, citizens can trust that they are getting accurate and unbiased information. Civil society. A strong civil society is also essential for the success of democracy. This means that citizens should be able to organize and associate freely, and that non government organizations, NGOs, and community groups should be able to operate independently. A strong civil society ensures that citizens have a voice and can hold their leaders accountable. When civil society is strong, citizens can trust that their interest will be represented. In conclusion, these conditions are essential for the success of working of democracy. When citizens believe in democratic principles, have political freedom, economic equality, social equality, an independent judiciary, free and fair elections, transparency and accountability, active citizenship, rule of law, independent media, and a strong civil society, democracy can thrive. So thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.